Before we get into this week's podcast, we just want to send out our deepest condolences to the family and friends of Paul Green, who tragically passed away last week.
It's okay to not be okay. We just want to raise the importance of mental health and eliminate the stigma of men not speaking up enough. You're never too weak to speak. It's also important to regularly check in on your mates, as a simple message to them can go a very, very long way.
If you're not feeling mentally well or you're in a poor headspace, do not be afraid to message a friend, family member, or call Lifeline Australia on 13 11 14. Also, our DMs are always open if you ever want to have a chat.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. We're up to episode 13 this week, and I'm joined, as always, by Mick and Age. How are we, boys?
Oh, I've had the week from hell. I've been sick as a dog. Since, I came home from work on Thursday, massive fever. And since then, I've not been sweet once. So apologies to everyone listening. I sound terrible. You can hear it for sure. And yeah, it's just been the worst week. But I think you got me sick, Age. 100%.
No, I was sick over 2 to 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, but maybe it incubates in the system for a bit. I don't know.
I don't think that's how it works. But you probably got it from going to the gym or at work.
I don't think Age would have got you sick, because I've been hanging out with Age the last 2-3 weeks as well.
Really?
But I feel like Jimmy's like immune to all diseases and illnesses.
I haven't had COVID yet.
Really?
No.
And you've been up and down the Central Coast.
Yeah, New South Wales, Queensland.
God.
But yeah, haven't had COVID. Haven't had the super flu.
You just built different.
You know what it is.
And it's not a joke. Like I haven't got like finals fever. I've genuinely got an illness, and I feel
so we're
sick.
actually putting our balls on the line for you listeners, sitting right next to Mick, maybe like 10 centimeters away.
You guys are close to me. Get a bit closer if you want. It's all right.
Yeah. Well, if we don't have a podcast next week, you probably know why.
We're all sick.
Yeah.
Mick has got us all
got
crook.
the man flu.
And it was the worst week as well to get sick. I missed out on so much. Like on Friday night, I was meant to go to a corporate suite for South Sydney versus Parramatta, all drinks included, food, everything.
Yeah.
And then I'm sick. Text Dad, I'm like, mate, I'm sick as a dog. I'm not coming. He goes, you got to find it in you. I'm like, nah, I can't. So I've pulled out, and guess who's got the call up?
So I'm at work Friday about 4 p.m. and I get a call from my uncle, and he's like, mate, I got you a box ticket for South, all food and drinks included. I'm like, say less. So I got on the train from Central to Para.
And we got it. Straight after work?
Just trained it straight from work in my little uniform.
Yeah, nice.
Couldn't miss out on that. We won 26-0 to make it even sweeter.
That was good. I was dead all day. I didn't speak. Couldn't eat, drink. I was just sitting there watching South, and every time they'd score, I'd just clap. That'd be my only movement. I'm like, thank God.
But what about our multi we had on Dabble as a feature? We missed by one leg because Sevo couldn't put the ball down, and the forward passed to Sevo.
He had 2 bomb tries. In
$10 odds.
10-minute period.
2 bomb tries, and Sevo always scores at Bank West as well. So that was.
He loves Bank West, but not when we have him in our multi, right?
Was it good at least? Was the box good?
Oh mate, we had like food just kept on coming, like curries, like sausage rolls, pies, desserts. Mate, I loved it. Free drinks.
Yeah.
Were you pretty pissed when you
sorry to
left?
rub it in. I was gone.
Oh really?
Yeah. Your dad on the train at home, on the way home, was like saying to everyone about this movie called The Warriors, and for an hour he was harping on about it.
What
so
is it?
For those out there who want to watch a good old film, apparently The Warriors like goes off.
It is good. I've watched it. It's all right.
What kind of movie is it?
Just like it's
Like a
weird.
thriller?
It's weird. Nah, it's weird to explain. It's like these gangs in New York, but they're rollerbladers. It's just
Baseball players, aren't they?
there's a mix. It's like baseball. There's all different like tribes and all dressed up. Honestly, it's a bit of a weird movie. Just watch it. It's good though. It's a classic.
Yeah,
And then Saturday night, I had a wrestling party that I was meant to go to. Surprise, surprise, sick again. So I didn't go, and you went, Age.
Of course I was going to go because it's my cousin's 21st. Happy birthday, Angelo.
Happy
it
birthday.
was a cracker birthday.
Yeah.
Everyone was so loose, all off their heads. And it was good until the cops came at 1.
Shut it down?
Yeah. Davey Mwali was there. Shout out to Davey. Great bloke. Yeah, South's front rower.
Yes.
Surprised he's not on the bench this week.
What, he didn't get
20th man.
That's odd.
Yeah, surely he'd get a bench spot.
He's been playing
good.
He's been playing good for
Yeah,
you.
he has. Maybe they're just trying to ease him.
Is he a big boy?
Mate, he's huge. I posted a photo on Twitter of him. I had my muscle suit on, and he was still bigger than me.
What did you do afterwards?
He's a unit. We went to Potts Point with a few of my mates.
Oh, yeah?
And
Anything special?
The story ends there because that's it.
Potts
I'm
Point.
sure.
Yeah, good.
What did you do, Jim?
I was out the west.
Out west.
Out west, yeah.
Who lives in the west?
Oh, I wonder who lives there. Do you want to drop her name?
No, not this week.
Not
yet.
Not it's coming.
Should we give him like something it rhymes with?
No.
Give the followers a little.
Come on, just
little
announce a name.
No name.
Ooh.
But yeah, no,
Hey.
I was out in Cabra. Had chubby buns.
Oh yeah,
It was like a food truck thing.
good.
Pretty average,
Okay, that's
to
good.
be honest. Honestly, I don't know about you boys, but when I go out west,
It's a different world.
it's just so foreign to me.
Doesn't make
It just
sense.
looks so odd to me. Like I'm just so out of place. I feel like just weird there.
Even the diversity of people are very different to the
Yeah.
eastern suburbs as well.
Yeah,
Like I was out west at Bank West. There's like different crowd.
different crowd. And do you feel out of place? Like
Oh
when
yeah, big time.
yeah.
I found as well that all the shops are a bit run down. Like I don't know, they're just. Other than that,
Now you're being
I
stereotypical.
don't know. Right, they're run down. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
I've only looked at like the little places like Hurstville, Marrickville, and all that. They're a
Yeah.
bit run down, but
Yeah.
like I don't know.
But yeah, I tried to go bowling. I haven't had a bowl in a while, so I tried to go bowling at I don't know this place.
How come that wasn't on your top 5 date ideas?
Well, it was technically
On
I'm
activity.
sure it was.
activities. Yeah. So I thought just do an activity, but yeah, unfortunately it was packed. Couldn't get a booking, so I just went home.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, that sounds fun, Jim. Thanks for sharing.
No worries.
Anything else exciting?
We're going to Hunter Valley
We are going to Hunter Valley
this
That's-
weekend.
Yeah, Friday.
Little
to
weekend
Sunday.
away with the Cast Patrol boys.
Oh, I
With the
can't wait.
boys?
I've been. That's why I'm trying to get better for that.
yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
better for that because I know Friday night's going to be like we'll get there, have a few, feed the footies on. And
Yeah.
then Saturday, where I've organised the wine
Yeah.
tour. I love wine.
Day
wine
drinking.
tours.
It's not
It's
going to end
day
well.
drinking. It's going to be.
We should do
bad.
like a drunk potty.
A drunk potty wouldn't be bad.
Like after our wine tour, we get back, just plug the mics in and just go for it.
Off you go.
Like
Probably
while the
get-
footy's on
Probably
there.
get cancelled.
Yeah, who knows what will be spilling.
But you don't like wine, do you?
Huh? Not really. So I'm gonna have to get used to it because we're on the bloody Hunter Valley.
Why don't
It's
you
all
like wine? You haven't got the taste
Just
for
don't
it
like
yet?
the taste of it. No,
Either like any like red or
I
white.
haven't found a wine I like. Hopefully that changes this weekend.
You might.
There's Jim and I love wine. When we go out,
Yeah.
you've seen it.
You
Yeah.
guys just get a bottle and I'm on my cocktails or
We
Cocktails
full
or-
scam him every time. Oh, Jim and I get an expensive bottle of wine.
Yeah.
No, you can have 3 vodka lemonade packs.
whatever I pay for. I make up with the shit you guys do afterwards.
Yeah, in content.
Yeah.
All about the content game.
we are all about content.
Yes, thank you for that.
Yeah, well, that's cast. We know what else is more cast? Cast character of the week. So this week we mixed it up a bit and we decided to let the people who follow our Instagram
Let you
page-
guys.
Yeah, all of you listening.
Yeah, we were
viewing us
sick
on-
of picking someone, so we're like, you know what? There's only one fair way. You guys choose who's the most.
Put it to
fast
the
this week.
followers.
So we put 4 options up. We put up Kalen Ponga for being found in the bathroom with Kurt Mann.
Doing some nose beers.
Allegedly. We don't know. They're getting drug
Well, they're
tested.
getting tested, so I'm
Yeah,
sure we'll find
I'm
a
sure.
few
Yep.
beers in their system.
Manly Seagulls to losing to last place Titans in the unlosable Sunday
Getting
clash.
flogged as well.
Yep.
Yep.
Corey Norman for getting suspended for 8 games for fingering an opposition's asshole on the field. And Tommy Lee, who posted a dick pic on Instagram.
I didn't
to
see
everyone.
it.
You didn't see it? No, I didn't see it, but I just saw
Mick, imagine
something.
you posted a dick pic on our story.
Yeah.
How will that go down?
Mate, we probably get a fair bit more
We
followers.
actually might get a bit of engagement.
Maybe we'll slip it up in the Hunter Valley if you're lucky.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, without further ado, we have the final votes. Give me a drum roll, boys. We're back to it.
Ready?
The cast character of the week is Corey Norman with 42% of the votes on the story.
Shout out to Normie.
Corey Hopewadi, what a beast.
Oh, how honestly? So he's facing 8 games on the sidelines for allegedly trying to stick his finger up an opposition's player's backside.
It's all allegedly. Hasn't been confirmed, right?
No, it's confirmed. He's been charged with Super League's harshest charge.
I got grade F.
A grade F.
Grade F.
I don't
Is
know
that
what a
like a
grade
grade
F
6?
Well,
in
yeah,
NRL
like
terms?
A, B, C, D, E, yeah.
Grade 6, yeah.
Yeah, grade 6. That,
Oh.
8 weeks.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. So that's him out for the whole season.
Oh, it's a season.
He should just retired as soon as he left NRL.
How many weeks did John Hopewadi get?
I don't know.
12?
Something
Well,
like
he's
that,
an
yeah.
immortal now, so good on him.
He is.
He would be loving it, I reckon.
He's a cast immortal. He'd be
Yeah.
our cast character of the week if that happened back then.
Oh, yeah. He would have got it without the vote.
But yeah,
We're
no.
just giving it to him.
Shout out to Normie. He's doing good things.
Yeah, he's doing great things for people in England.
In the
Getting their
Super League.
prostate checked.
Yeah, keep being cast, Normie.
Yeah.
Keep checking the prostate, Normie.
Keep it up.
Yeah, in other sport news, South, mate, how good are we? We
Mate,
just touched on them.
we got this little ball behind us. If you can't see it, signed. Got my Trell Mitt jersey on. We are absolutely flying on the back of Cam Murray and Trell Mitt. Unstoppable.
No, they're flying.
Yeah, no, they.
Do you have a soft spot for South when you watch them?
I don't know. I enjoy watching them.
You got to enjoy watching them.
I
The
enjoy
footy we're
watching
putting
them.
on.
Yeah,
It's fast, through the middle, just
Yeah.
slick.
I think a lot of the praise goes down to Cam Murray and Latrell, but I think a lot of the players that you sign have been really good. Like Havili off the bench has been like awesome for you guys.
Love him, mate. You rap him heaps.
I rap.
You love Havili.
I love Havili.
And ever since you said that, I've been watching him. The quick play the balls he
Quick
does.
play the balls.
Little nugget, man.
He's a
Yeah.
nugget. He's so
You
good.
can't put him on his back.
Yeah.
South just have all these players that can just like turn the game on its head at any given moment. They have Latrell, Cam Murray, Damien Cook,
Yeah.
Cody Walker, and then throw in like Alex Johnson, who's like going to be probably the greatest try scorer of all time.
Bro, he's just so
Keon,
safe.
Keon on the edge, massive.
Keon's a beast.
Jai Arrow, let's not forget when he was at
Yeah.
the Titans, he was their number one player.
Yeah.
And he's come to South and he's been a little bit quiet, but
He's
like
putting on some big hits, I've noticed.
yeah, he's still doing the hard work that gets a bit unnoticed. So I think we're a team that teams will be fearful come finals.
Yeah, but like Junior Satola, he's been gone unnoticed. Only
Crazy.
the last few weeks,
He's on
people have
a
been noticing.
try-scoring streak.
Hell
But
no.
not just that, just his meters. He's just
Yeah.
improved so much.
He has improved a lot.
And without him going forward with Havili, Saluka Fafita,
Yeah.
Murray.
Yeah.
We do have a good team. It's just injuries. Like Latrell's got the groin injuries.
He better
yeah.
freaking play, man. I'm
Like-
going out to another box in
This week?
Accor Stadium,
Oh, yeah.
which will be tomorrow, Thursday.
Yeah.
And yeah, can't wait.
And it was good to see Dino last week.
He
Yeah.
played so good, Footy Dean.
Dean
Footy
Hawkins.
Dean
Went to
played-
high school with him.
Played
Yeah,
very
it's
well. It's good to see him, back in first grade, doing good things.
Finally, he was kicking around in New South Wales Cup for a fair bit.
Yeah.
He was apparently his try score, like try assist.
Yeah.
He was 11 clear on top of the next person.
So he's first.
Yeah, he's first,
lead-
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
11 on the next one. Even as Isaac Thompson, the winger, he's
Yeah,
a monster.
Yeah,
He
he's
got
good.
dropped like this week.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that. I wasn't happy with
I
that.
thought he should have held his spot over Paulo.
You know, he hadn't played NRL for 4 years. He was like
Yeah.
140 kilos.
And didn't we get him for like 50k and just turned him into like
Mate,
a freak?
we did 1K a week train and trial contract.
Wait, he
Yeah.
played NRL before?
So he played NRL, then he gave it up, and then he put on 140 kilos.
Yeah, okay.
Started working wherever he worked, and he was like, I was just literally eating KFC and kebabs every day, like
Yeah.
age.
And he reckons like JD just saved his life.
Yeah, nice.
And Hame Selly was his mate and was like, "Oh, we got to get you back. You're good enough for first grade."
yeah.
So that's why he's 25 and made his first grade debut. So he's been all right.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But your cow's getting done. It's a shock.
Yeah, it was. It was a tough week, obviously, for the group. Obviously, that probably didn't help. Yeah, but the credits to the Roosters. They played very well.
Roosters on a good streak, aren't they?
No, they're playing good
timing
footy.
it perfectly.
They're another team that's doing all right.
Yeah, they
come
were
finals.
struggling a little bit,
But the
but
thing with Cows is like they're a good team, but when you need that strike player to stand up, I don't know who it is. Who would you say it is?
You don't have a X.
Like,
factor
if
player.
Chooks were down, give it to Teddy. Bang, he can just
Give
do
it to
anything.
Manu.
Freak.
look, we got. I
Who
think
do you give it to?
You have
you got
all
like
these-
Nanai, Drinkwater.
Yeah, they're good,
but
they're not superstars.
They're not superstars.
Yeah. But I think we're a very well-rounded
Oh,
team.
in terms of team, like your 1 to 13 is so strong. Like your
Yeah.
pack
Yeah.
with Cotter, Lolo, Gilbert, is he starting?
Yeah, Gilbert,
Nanai.
Like
Like Robson at
Robson's
hooker.
been
Robson,
yeah.
Hooker's been unreal.
That's a good
Yeah,
pack.
it's a good, well-rounded
Yeah.
team.
And then all your backs are very solid as well. Like they're very safe. Like Townsend and Dearden. Like
Yeah.
they're not X factors.
Yeah, and then
but
Holmes
they're
is good.
Hiku.
Feld, Hiku, they're all good.
Yeah, but I think
He's good.
the slow start doesn't help. I think
No.
the last 3 or 4 games we've started a
You
bit
guys
slow,
can't just,
so we
like,
can't do
come
that
back.
against
No.
the good teams. So hopefully, we'll clean that up before the finals.
What
and
is it you reckon? Why they start slow?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I'm sure Toddy will get the boys ready and have a big final
Well, they're
series.
versus some Warriors this week. I think they're morals to smash them by more than 20 points.
I will eat my hat if we lose to the Warriors.
Bro, Warriors played good last week. They put a number on
but
dogs.
They're at
Nah.
home.
Yeah, they love playing at Mount
But-
Smart.
Yeah. And Cowboys back at home, I think will be hard to beat.
Yeah, they'll win, but I don't know if it'll be as easy as you think.
We'll find
We'll have
out.
to wait and see.
We will.
And then the other big news in NRL is the video of Kalen Ponga going around. So if you haven't seen it, Kalen Ponga was seen to be in a cubicle with Kurt Mann, walking out by the bouncer, secu, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, the next day, his dad came out and said that, no, Ponga was there just helping Kurt Mann, who was sick in the toilet.
Oh,
I don't
he's
know.
kidding. He's kidding himself.
Kalen Ponga's dad probably deserves $1 million a year just for that excuse.
Isn't he his manager as well or something?
Something like that.
Yeah, give it up, man. We know what he was doing, and I'm sure the drug test will show that as well.
Look, my problem is the video is not that bad. Like, it's a nothing video.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's the captain of the Knights, his team gets flogged for the last few weeks. They're in shit form, with respect. And he's been ruled out for the season with HII, head injury assessment protocols. Yeah. If he's doing what we think he's doing with nose beers in the toilet...
That's the last thing you want for your head, man.
No, exactly.
And he's on the drink as well, which is not good for the head.
That's a no-no anyway. So, and Kurt Mann's been out for the last 6 weeks with some blood issue in his knee quad.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So it's not a good look. So, and it's on the back of Bradman Best and Tuala both being stood down from the Knights because they didn't turn up on time against Brisbane.
Yeah, and it's not the first time that's happened as well. So
the Knights seen absolutely all sorts.
Yeah,
they are stuffed.
And
Lemma was out for a few weeks. Man, they're gonna get killed by Raiders this week. I'm sorry.
I think so. Even at home, like they're gonna fold in half.
Yeah. How do you reckon you boys will go against Penrith this week?
Ooh.
I was gonna do it as my best bet.
South?
Yeah, but we're only $1.60, so I need a bit more.
South's the favourites.
But I reckon if you're gonna have a bet on the game, South 1 to 12 at $3, pretty good. We're not gonna smash them because Panthers have really good defence. But did you watch them last week? They didn't even put a point on.
They struggled.
It does depend on Latrell Mitchell. If he's playing, I think we're a really good shot to win.
Yeah. If Trell's playing and we lose, we're not winning the comp. Yeah. I'll tell you that much for free.
Yeah.
Because they're missing. Who are they missing? Fisher, Cleary, Luai, May.
Yeah.
The list goes on.
They got a few backs out.
Lee Martin.
I know he's named this week. He's named, but I don't know if he'll play.
Somehow he named it. He was meant to be out.
His ankle was
injections and strap the ankle up probably.
Yeah, don't risk him. Is that NRL? Are we happy with that? Who did Cows got? Warriors.
Warriors this week.
And then we don't really look at any other teams. It's Cowboys and South now, right?
The final sprint is beginning, right?
It is on. It is on.
Are we still sticking solid with our grand final predictions? Any changes?
What did I say again?
Are we happy with the top 8? Do Raiders get in?
No, I don't think so.
I think this is the top 8. This is what you see it to be.
Yeah, I don't think the Raiders can get in there.
Does the top 4 change?
No. After Melbourne winning, I don't think we can sneak in. Unless we win every game and Melbourne slip a few.
We play you guys next week?
Yeah, that'll be good. We've got to do a little wager.
We'll do a bet for next week on next week podcast.
We'll do a bet next week.
Forfeit.
Yeah, we'll tee something up in the background.
For sure.
I don't know if you guys follow AFL, but only because of Sydney, we're in Sydney. Seen the Swans. Have you seen them? They're flying.
Swannies, mate. They're on a roll.
They're in second place.
But they're equal second with 5 teams, aren't they?
Yes, but if they win this week against St Kilda, which they should, they'll get a home final. But the reason I'm only bringing it up is because if they get a home final, apparently it's meant to be scheduled on the same day that Souths versus Roosters at the new stadium at Allianz.
Oh, no.
There could be up to 150,000 people, even more, in that one Moore Park area.
Right next to each other.
What a nightmare.
Yeah, that won't be well.
And there's not too many fans that cross over from NRL and AFL anyway, so they're going to be all individuals.
Yeah. Stay out of there.
That could be the tip of the week. Don't go to Moore Park that week.
Safe to say I won't be watching the AFL that day.
Yeah.
No way.
It might be at different times, though.
Nah. Do we play on a Friday or Saturday or something?
Yeah, it'll be like 8 o'clock. Swans will be on prime time as well.
Prime time.
Yeah, but they could... Yeah, we'll see.
Look, we don't know enough about AFL to comment, but basically...
there's 1 week left, and if they win by a good margin, they will hold second.
We'll tell you when it happens. We'll give you the warning not to go to Moore Park.
Yeah.
What about your mate, Jim? You've backed him a fair few times. And
Willie
he's finally
Z?
good. Yeah, in the golf.
Finally done it.
What tournament did he win?
Zalatoris.
He won the St. Jude Championship. But, first win on tour for Will. So, happy for him. Got pretty emotional. Yeah, he's come close a lot.
So many times. You've been on him that many times. I'm glad you finally got him
and he's repaid me in, mate. That morning I was sweating.
What was he paying?
21s.
And you had 50.
Yeah.
You had 1K.
Yeah, 1K.
Good bet that.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Did you see what he said as soon as he putted that last hole?
What are they going to say now?
Yeah,
that was awesome. I love that. I love that. But he's playing. He's been playing good golf. He deserves it. So yeah, good on him for finally getting that first win.
Thank God he had that monkey on his back.
Yeah.
Even I don't watch golf that much, but I'm like, he needs to do it.
Yeah. No, it was awesome for him.
Should have tipped it on Dabble, Jimmy.
What's that?
Well, you still don't know how to use it.
What's Dabble?
Mick, explain it to him.
Come on, we've been over Dabble. Dabble's this purple betting application on your phone. You click it.
Right.
And the best part about it is you copy bets off other people.
Okay, how do you do that?
So basically, you go on the app, you search up the people you want to type, follow their bets.
Like
so
the Cast Patrol.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Cast Patrol.
Yep.
Search us up, click the button, and you go, oh, Adrian's horse of the day. You read his little write-up about
Or
it.
you go Jimmy Saturday, fill up. There's like 8 legs, 8 horses. You don't want to put them in individually.
And guess what you do? You click one button that says copy, and you
Yep.
enter how much stake you want to do,
And confirm it.
and that's it.
Done.
Done. That's just how easy it is. There's no more screenshots in the group chats. Get on this bet, and then they ask you, oh, why are you this confident? No, it's all there for you. One click of a button and one read.
The best part is the banter chats, though.
Yeah.
The amount of shit we spoke in those chats.
Yeah.
Hyping up your horse, talking shit about other people's tips, going back and forth. That's all about. That's all why we bet.
We've had a lot of people on Instagram come from Dabble and, hey, I love your tips. Thank God that you put them out there.
Yeah.
So if you want free tips and you want to bet with Dabble, sign up using the link in our show notes or our link in the bio, or sign up using the code Cast Patrol.
Not the Cast Patrol, and bang, you can follow us.
We say it every week, but it is a brilliant app, and it's going to take over the betting world soon enough.
But please know your limits and make sure you gamble responsibly.
Yeah,
Get on Dabble.
boys, you haven't commented on my new jersey this week.
You're just on the bandwagon here with that Man City
I've been
jersey.
going for
City.
Man City.
It does
since
look fresh.
Balotelli.
It does look fresh.
Is that their new one?
This is a new one, yeah. So they've moved the logo to the center.
Do you rate it in the center?
I like it.
in the center. I like this red a lot.
Yeah, the like little maroon type of
Yeah.
colour, yeah.
So what I was thinking was EPL is always on like a Saturday night in the morning. Mate, the girls are going to hate us when we're in the Hunter Valley. We're going to watch the footy on the Friday night because cows play. Then the Saturday we're going to get pissed. Pissed, right?
Yeah.
And then
Continue drinking into the night.
They're not going to use to staying up late. Then when we stay up late, they're like, oh, what's next? Come home. Jimmy's going to love this. Watch his face. F1's on.
F1.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's winning? Verstappen?
I don't know. You just say Verstappen or Leclerc.
Yeah.
And then if you get sick of that,
Yeah.
EPL's on.
Wow. It's
And
gonna be a
you're
big
last.
weekend.
You might be doing the forfeit, the
Yeah,
busking
I've
challenge.
lost 2 in a row, but I got a few waivers in mind, and I'm going to do a few changes and make sure to save my team this time.
Yeah.
Bloody EPL fantasy, you have to click save before your team changes. Live and you learn.
Thanks for that. Anyway, moving on. It is time for some play on or penalty for this week. Favorite segment, would you say?
Yeah, it's my favourite now.
Your
It's
favorite?
like my third favourite, but I'll participate.
I know it's the followers' favorite, so we will get straight into it.
Can I start off with one? It's off script, but A-League using our this or that and posting on their story. Is it ours?
It's not ours.
Who else does it besides us?
I'm sure that there's so many podcasts out there, this or that. It's not that really original.
I'm going to say penalty. I reckon they've watched Cast, they've sat down, and they're like, these guys are geniuses.
Wait,
Let's
this
steal
was the A-League.
it. The A-League
Yeah,
official
like
account.
The soccer, the men's league.
Official account posted this or that with the new player they signed.
What was it, this or that?
It was something stupid
It was
like
like- it was-
Vegemite or peanut
yeah.
butter.
Something like that.
They haven't mastered it.
They're still
Yeah,
working.
So
right.
A-League, if you want tips on how to actually do this or that, DM me.
Or just, I don't know,
Or
shout
just-
us out. Give us a shout out.
Yeah.
A-League.
Brought to you by the Cast Patrol. We'd love that.
I don't know. Thanks for interrupting, Age.
Jim.
My the first one for this week is at lee.davo84. Going into the cubicle to check on your mate because he's obviously under the weather. Play on a penalty.
It's a bit of a KP and man situation.
Yeah, obviously one of your mates is crook.
Yeah.
You go into the same cubicle as them, help him out.
Yeah, as Ponga's dad said, man was obviously unwell.
Oh.
Ponga was just checking up on him, patting his mouth when he's vomiting. Yeah, no.
Jesus.
Patting the back of
What
his
are they
head.
doing down in Newcastle?
Patting the back of his head, make sure the vomit goes in the bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, look,
It's a play on,
I'd look after you boys if you guys were sick in the toilet. And
Yeah.
apparently they were celebrating Kurt Mann purchasing a new property. So,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
look, if Kurt Mann, the new homeowner's, struggling in the toilet, hey, I'll help him. I help you too.
Yeah, bring your drinks in, bring everything in there.
Yeah,
And
just whatever.
yeah.
Play on.
Yeah, play on. Yeah.
Literally, play on. Next one is at JT Spiteri. Vaping inside a club. Play on
Jimmy,
a penalty.
answer this. You got your
Yes,
vape in
Jim.
front of you.
Just to play
Yeah,
on.
give us a vape again. The viewers love that when you do it.
It's
Blow
just
it into the camera so they can actually hear it this time.
Mate,
Oh, look at this guy go.
play on.
So imagine that's in a club.
That's the cringiest thing we've ever seen.
Yeah, that's bad,
That was
Jimmy.
bad, Jim.
I thought last week was bad. This
Yeah, well,
week
you've
you
made me do it.
Oh, that was bad.
we don't
Jim.
make you do anything.
Remember
man.
that?
You do. You just shoved it in my mouth.
Yeah, freedom of choice.
Yeah, free choice. Anyway, back to the question.
Anyway,
Vaping inside a club, Jim.
yeah, play on.
Play on?
If I'm not walking outside just to vape. I'm going inside the club.
Nah, that's a massive penalty for me. I actually hate it. I hate seeing people do it and then smelling it. It's just shit. I don't want to smell strawberry and
The
all
fruity flavours.
I like the smell of it.
Nah,
fresh.
Yeah. Smells good.
Just take it outside. It's not hard. It's like a few steps. Just do it.
No, because then it's outside and you're cold, so do it
I
inside.
know, but like, it just stinks, and then the clubs smell enough already.
I'm going to say play on 6 again. I've done it. We've all done it.
We've all done it. Play
Nah,
on.
probably
Play
not,
on.
but like penalty. Nah, penalty.
Play on. All right, next
6
one
again.
is
Ruck infringement.
at Mason McCarthy, fat shaming your friends. Play on or penalty?
If it's your friends, probably a penalty. If it's your cousin, play on.
I was going to say, I get fat shamed by you all the time.
Well, he does it to you.
Yeah, so I'm going to say penalty.
It's not on.
We just mentioned mental health and well-being,
Yeah.
and Mick just, it's a bit of a low
I'm
blow.
just trying to keep you in shape, mate.
Keep me motivated, but there's a way to do it.
Mate,
Yeah.
look, we're not just an audio podcast. We have video as well.
I
And
know,
people
I
got to
know.
look at you.
Well, I can just see Troll Mitt, my inspiration. Troll Mitt, that dit.
See, this is the kind of stuff that, you know what, look, you do your age. No more fat shaming.
Yeah, no fat shaming.
Yeah,
Don't do
penalty.
it. Penalty.
Look, I'm gonna say play on, because you just got to know who. If it's your mate and they're doing it back, there's a bit of banter. Look, the fat card's the ultimate card.
So how would you say it?
It's like a draw 4 in the
How would you go about it? Like telling age?
To be honest, I have a bad story. When I was at training for football once, this guy we were training in, like, I think we were on a few losses in a row.
Is this our team?
Nah, this was like when I was playing
Like mascot?
Yeah, mascot.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
So we were there, and basically we lost a few games in a row, and this guy sprayed me. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, just pull your head in." I'm not gonna lie, I won the best back of the year that year, so I was obviously in some fucking
In Div
form.
3? In the...
Here we
In
go.
Div 3. So
Here we go.
regardless of the thing, I was playing all right. Anyway, he sprayed me. I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, you got to do better." And I said, "Shut up, you fat dog. Go eat some Maccas."
You didn't say that to the coach or the
No,
trainer?
a player was spraying.
Teammate.
Opposition? Teammate?
Teammate, yeah. And he cried at training.
That's pretty bad.
Who was it?
I'm not going to
So
drop his name.
you're a serial conviction.
And then everyone went up to him, like, patting him on the back. I was like, fuck, I feel bad. It was just, it's in the spur of the moment. You just say something you don't mean.
Do you want to say an apology to
Yeah.
a name drop to this kid?
I'm not a Notre Dame, but you know, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fat shame you in front of the whole mascot team, and I won't do it again. But
Even to your cousin.
I will do it to my cousin. But yeah, it's ultimate draw 4 card. So if someone's literally talking so much shit, you just say, "Shut up, you're fat."
Has to
That's
be
it.
a close mate, though.
Has to be a close mate, and you know that, like, you're on good terms with each other.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, poor Adrian.
There you go.
Anyway,
Sin
next.
bin to Mick.
Last one for this week is, I don't know who put this one in. Giving your homie a kiss before bed.
Play on, 100%.
I don't-
Hunter Valley, I'll give you one.
On the lips? Or
Nah, just like little cheek, forehead, something like that.
right.
I'll tuck you in. Good
I
night,
think on the
Jim.
forehead, yeah.
On the forehead?
On the forehead's acceptable, play on.
On the lips?
Nah, not on the lips.
On the side of the lip, a little, like, you know,
Yeah,
like a
just-
half, like,
Just half one?
yeah, a little halfer.
Yeah. That's play on.
Alright, play on. I'll give you one in Hunter Valley, Jim. You'll love it.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Enough of me.
10 meters, 6 again, play on.
Adrian. Listener questions.
Listener questions, I'll kick us off. At Nick Bollard has asked, who wins the Winx Stakes? Put your balls on the line, lads.
This is this Saturday?
This Saturday, yep.
Perfect.
Jimmy, start us off. You're the tipping guru.
I'm going to go with Fangirl. I believe she's been targeted for this race. It's not her grand final. Grand final will probably be the Epsom, I believe. But she's trialled well. Anamo's grand final, who's the short favourite, isn't until the Cox Plate. So I don't believe he'd be wound up for this. Forbidden Love's just poison at the $5. So we're going to go a bit of value. Fangirl. About $8.50. Get on.
I like it.
Thank you.
I'm going to go with Mwanga, if that's how you say it. Ridden by Tommy Berry, who I love as a jockey. And
Great jockey.
Great jockey.
Great bloke.
Great bloke, great jockey. May or may not be related to our next guest that we're getting this week. First guest for the podcast. I don't know. You have to wait and see.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
There will be a
It could be him.
guest
It
coming
could be
on
the
this
horse. It
week.
could be the trainer, owner. Who knows?
Yeah, probably the horse.
Probably the horse.
Well, yeah.
Jimmy, give us the horse.
The horse, yeah.
No.
Oh, it's good as well. Yeah, but honestly, I read an article about Mwanga. Apparently, they were doing like track work, and they put the cones in the wrong place, so they made the race longer, and it was flying home. So like, this horse is even better than the distance it's going to race at the Winx Stakes.
I don't know what you just spilled. What
Lucky
sort
Mick
of
is not a
yarn you...
horse trainer, but I sort of
Know what
get
I mean?
you. So it can run further than 1400.
Yeah, like they put
So a mile. It wants the mile.
yeah, they put it like an extra 100 meters. And they're like, oh
Right.
shit, this
So
race.
guys,
only
maybe
that.
wait till his next race when it runs the mile.
Yeah.
Mate, they think it's fast.
Good luck to
Anyway, I
Moonga.
gotta blow my
Right.
nose. So.
I'll give you,
You
a
keep talking.
very good tip. Profondo, $8.50. Had a few good trials, and I think it's great value at $8.50. Are you serious, Mick?
Sorry.
Mid-potty, mid-tip, you're blowing your nose. That's strictly unprofessional.
Very
Mate, I told
unprofessional.
you I'm sick as a dog. I had to get it out.
Bro, if we get sick,
Does Mick deserve a
just gonna-
ban?
you're done from the potty.
Does he deserve a
Wait,
ban?
can
for
we
this?
go back to a plan or penalty? Mick doing the potty while he's sick.
That's...
Mate, the show's got to go on. Play on.
Nah.
We'll see how, if we get sick, it's going to be a sin bin, Mick.
Oh, 100%. We'll find out next week if you guys are sick or not.
But yes, Profondo, $8.50, $2.60 each way. Have an each way nibble. I think it'll run well, and it'll be going very, very close.
Well, let's see. We'll see who wins.
Yeah, our ball's on the line, so hopefully you guys land the winner if you follow any of us. And hopefully Animo the Fave doesn't win.
What about whichever out of these three comes the worst? You have to go on the Instagram
Bro,
story.
you tipped the $5.50, like
Mate,
third fave. No,
I tipped my story about it. You
Nah.
shouldn't. You could have tipped the
I'm
favourite.
not doing a forfeit for this.
No, you just got to say on the story, I'm the worst tipper of cast. On the story. If you think
Worst
comes...
horse tipper.
Worst horse tipper.
Group
yeah.
1. Is it Group 1?
Nah, it's a...
I might be.
Nah, it's not... Oh,
two.
Group 2, maybe? Group 2.
Look,
I'm
either
the
way,
worst group tipper.
at cast.
Yeah, shake on it.
Besides Camo, hey, because he's the
Besides
worst.
Camo.
Don't shake his hand.
Oh, and I don't want to touch you, actually. Yeah, stuff.
All right, sweet. Well, that's it. Next question.
Age?
Okay, at Sione Tonga 1, how do you feel about the Dolphins and what are they going to pay Munster if he goes to them? I think they'll pay him like 1.5 mil over
It's
4
a lot
seasons.
of money, but
Did
they
you
need,
see that
they
article?
need someone. Yeah, I saw
They're
it.
going to give him 6 mil for 4 seasons.
Yeah.
He's going to be the highest paid player ever.
They need it. At the minute, their best player, like, they don't have an X factor. It's like the Cows, but to a much more dramatic extent.
Right now, they're fucked, to put it blatantly.
Yeah.
I still don't think they'll come last because they have Wayne Bennett and they got good facilities. And Sean O'Sullivan was a good signing for halfback, but they need a bit. They've missed out on too many guns. They've missed out on Smith, Walsh, Ponga,
Yeah.
Munster apparently for next year. Like, come on, they just need
I
one.
heard Latrell's like a bit of a smoky, but he loves South too
He
much.
loves South.
He won't be
He
going
took a
anywhere.
pay cut to play at South.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to say this. Munster is the best player in the world at the moment.
At the moment,
Yeah.
Oh, man. Have you seen Trell? Have you seen fucking
Cleary.
Teddy?
Nah,
it's
Munster.
a big call.
He's just unbelievable. He's playing
He's
unbelievable.
definitely the best 5'8". He's a better fullback, I reckon, for
Yeah.
his team.
I don't know.
He's
so
one
many
of the
people,
best. Let's say one of the best. I
So
can
many
agree on
people
that.
just fall for the same dummy every week.
Yeah,
He's just so good.
Oh, he's a great player. I love him.
Yeah.
he's a freak. Yeah. So what would you boys pay Ponga if you're
Ponga?
Wayne? Oh, sorry, money.
Mad Dog money.
Do both, Ponga, and then give me money.
Oh, Ponga, after his little nosebees incident, I wouldn't buy him. Munster, I think you got to pay minimum 1.1 to get him across.
Minimum.
I think 1.5 is too much, but if they can find the cap for him, and they need someone like that, so yeah,
So you
pay him whatever
you
he
pay
wants.
up to 1.5.
Just pay him whatever he wants.
Jim,
Yeah, I'll probably pay whatever he wants. He's
Yeah.
just too good.
sweet. Next question. At Jimmy Fletcher, do you reckon the refs' inconsistency is a major problem in the NRL?
Yeah, I think it's an issue. I don't think the refs, they're ever going to get it right. I just think at the minute, I do feel sorry for him. Since Volandi's come in, he took away the second ref, which helped out the stress. It's all on one ref. Not to mention, we change the rules every week. There's a new rule. The bunker has to learn a new adaptation. Like, they're consistent on some things about being terrible with the reffing at the minute.
Like a counter on that with the two refs, like they have the bunker and the bunker is still making errors and they have all the technology, all the replays, and they're like, even us from home can look at it and be like, you made the wrong call.
I just think because when you're in the bunker, it's probably such a high pressure situation. You're already reading the headlines the next day. You're like, oh, fuck. So I just think they cave once they hit the bunker. And then, again, with the 6 again rule, I don't know about you guys, but when you're watching it, you sort of don't know what these 6 agains are for.
Yeah, it
The ref
pops
just-
up on the TV every now and then, like
Yeah.
ruck infringement or
right,
inside the
you
10
go,
or whatever.
Where was it? So, like, that's
Yeah.
where I think the inconsistency comes from. Because there's studies, like, there's different refs that do way more 6
Yeah.
agains than some. Like, it ain't it.
Blow up the bunker.
I
Great
think,
solution,
I think
Jim.
the bunker is good because there'd be so many tries that get given would be a wrong call. I just think they have to work out in the bunker. Maybe get an ex-player or something in there.
Well, they did. They used to have ex-players in there, yeah.
So we can't.
I just don't know where they're going wrong because they have everything available to make the right decision,
but they don't.
And like some are just so far.
There was
off.
a bad sin bin on the weekend, wasn't it, for that high shot?
Oh yeah, who was it? It was
Dylan Walker's one.
D Walks. That was on report at max.
They hit him on the head though. That's it.
Yeah, but it wasn't really forceful, and he was slipping down.
Every week.
That was a joke.
That's the inconsistency there.
Yeah.
Like,
There's inconsistency
that's the problem there.
with the
obstruction
rule.
Yeah.
I think Brent Naden had a try reverse because Tarmow was literally standing in the line, but they passed the ball 5 passes to the left before Tarmow could even move. Like, what's he meant to do? You can't just go on the dead ball line and just hope that they score.
So you reckon some common sense needs to prevail?
Yeah, I think so. Sometimes they look at him and be like, okay.
But he was never going to stop him.
He was never going to stop
him.
Made no impact.
For sure.
Second last question. At Lockie Blackhouse, do you blokes reckon Josh Schuster will leave Manly?
No. Because he's got the 5'8" spot for next year.
Did you see how poorly he played, with all due respect?
He's been playing
in that last game.
He's
not been playing
errors, knock-ons, like loose carries.
I think the ankle injury at the start of the year didn't help him. He's not come back the player he was last year. And then you've seen it off the bench. He's only playing like some games he played 5 minutes.
It's hard,
and maybe he's trying to do all of it in that 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And when he'll have the whole game to settle in and do his little brilliance.
Yeah,
I do feel for him because he's a 5'8" trying to play second row. He's put on the kilos to play second row. It's not natural to him. So I don't think he'll leave, but I hear there's a bit of rift between Manly and him at the minute.
I think the off-season will do him well. Yeah. He'll come back good.
Yeah, he's just got to play
Is
footy.
Fozza leaving? Is Fozza
He's going to Gold Coast.
To the Gold Coast.
So Cherry and Schuster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just got to play more footy. Like you said, Mickey's only been playing, 5 minutes sometimes off the bench.
Yeah.
And he hasn't had, that consistent in the starting side.
We've seen what he can do. He's a bit of a talent.
He's a freak. So
no look passes and
he's definitely a freak.
Skills.
So yeah, good luck to him. I hope he comes back well.
He's a bright player. He should do well.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. At CJ Moxley _OG, one of our great followers.
Yep.
Listens to every podcast. Sends us a lot of messages, which we love.
Yes, we appreciate that,
Massive
CJ.
South fan as well.
Oh, he's on the right side. Sorry,
How's
Jimmy.
it?
Would you rather a career like Cameron Smith or Cooper Cronk?
Yeah.
That's a doozy. Fuck. So they both won 4 premierships if you're not including the strips.
No,
the ones that got stripped.
So
Smith won 3?
No, Cronk's won 1 more.
1 more.
Yeah.
Because he won with the Roosters.
And Cronk
twice.
won 3 in a row from 17 to 19.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
then
they both
Smith
won 2
2020.
Dally-Ms.
Yep.
Jesus. That is a cracker. You can't really split him, eh? I will go on the side of Cameron Smith just because he was a one-club player and he captained his state, country and club.
Yeah, he was the captain of all those great teams, Queensland, Australia. I think he's a better player than Cooper Cronk. He copped a lot of shit for being a second ref on the field or being a coach, whatever. I think it's all bullshit. I think he's actually a good bloke. And look, Cronk played for the Roosters, and I hate the Roosters. So watching him win back to back there after they sacked their golden boy Mitchell Pearce burnt me. So Cameron Smith.
Yeah, I'll go Cooper Cronk for me. 3 premierships in a row. Couple Dally-Ms.
How's that for retirement? 3 in a row.
What a send-off.
The fact that, he left Melbourne, went to Sydney.
Yeah, so it wasn't just the Melbourne system. It
was just him.
Roosters had a good team. But
Roosters, look, don't get me wrong, they had a great team, but, it was obviously Cronk had a big influence on that, and back-to-back Prem,
that grand
3 in a
final
row.
with one shoulder was insane.
Yeah.
And even when New South Wales won in 2014, Cronk was injured. So
yeah,
and Cronk's kicking game was unreal.
Crazy.
So
we got 2 Smitties and 1 Cronk.
1 Cronk.
That's
Love
fair.
it. All right. Speaking of NRL, I've got a new segment for us. It's called NRL What If.
So what's that, Mick?
So basically, I'm going to run through a scenario of something that could have happened in NRL differently, and seeing basically how it would have affected the game. Or affected a few results.
If Latrell played the GF last year.
Yeah,
if
something
Reynolds got that goal.
What
Shit,
if Reynolds
flashbacks.
got that goal? Exactly. Okay, so this week, our only topic for what is what if Greg Inglis played for New South Wales over Queensland in State of Origin? So, for those that don't know, Greg Inglis was born and raised in Bowraville, New South Wales, And he
Born in New South Wales.
born in New South Wales. That's
so
the first
state
one.
of origin, born in New South Wales.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he played his first
Thanks, G.I.
senior football game in New South Wales.
Oh, this hurts. Keep it going.
So, on the new state of origin eligibility criteria, Inglis should be playing for New South Wales.
Correct.
But, for some reason, the NRL back then in 2006 gave him the green light to play for Queensland Rugby League because they claimed that he played for Wavell Hill as his first senior football game. But then they found out at the age of 16 he actually played his first senior game for Newcastle's Hunter Sports High School.
And Mick Newcastle's in New South Wales, correct?
New South Wales, yeah, Jim,
Jimmy,
correct?
Can you
New South
confirm?
Wales.
Yeah.
It is.
So yeah, that's the what if. What if Greg Inglis played for New South Wales over Queensland? So he basically said
Do you have any more
himself,
stats? Like,
I got plenty. I'll tell you what he said first, and then
Yeah.
I'll run through the stats.
let's go.
So, Inglis said, look, there was no doubt I was born in New South Wales and played all my junior league for New South Wales. People ask me where I'm from, and I say I'm born and raised in Kempsey, which is mid-north coast New South Wales. He goes, the reason I chose Queensland is because I had a choice. Back then, it was a choice that I said to myself, I've been living up here, Queensland, for 2 years, and this is where I want to stay. I wanted to stay up and actually play for the Broncos, but then he signed for Melbourne and then, went from there. So, what do you think would have happened differently if Greg Inglis played for New South Wales over Queensland?
In my opinion, I don't think a lot would have changed.
Really?
Typical Queenslander.
You look at you look at the Queensland team that they had, and you throw Inglis in there is just a big bonus. But compare that to the New South Wales team they had. Even if you had Inglis in there, I think Queensland still had the better team,
That's fair enough.
in my opinion. And I think that we wouldn't you may have. I don't think Inglis would have had that much of an influence on New South Wales for them to beat that Queensland team.
It was a pretty good Queensland team.
It was a very good team.
One of the best.
So how many
Unbelievable.
series did GI play?
So, Inglis played State of Origin from 2006 to 2018. He only didn't play one of the years because he tore his ACL.
Yep.
So, in that time, Queensland won 10 State of Origin shields.
Ooh.
So, 2014 and 2018 were the only 2 years that they didn't win.
Yippee.
So during that dynasty of that, what was it? 8 years?
8 years.
2006 to 2014?
2013 was their last 8 in a row win.
Okay, yeah.
So they won all that. Inglis in 2009 won the Wally Lewis medal winner.
Yep.
Yep.
And an interesting stat is in that 8 in a row period, do you know how many clean sweeps there were for Queensland? 3-0.
How many?
Only one.
Really?
So
Okay.
I think that if Inglis played for New South Wales over Queensland in any of those eight series, surely he would have been the difference in at least three games where he would have flicked it instead of being 2-1 to Queensland, 2-1 New South Wales. He's one of the best players of all time. So in 32 appearances for Queensland, he scored 18 tries.
Yeah, well.
And that's not including all the assists to
At
Darius
one of the
Boyd.
highest levels of the game.
That is the most State of Origin tries.
All his line breaks, tackle
All of
breaks,
it.
assists, runs. That's not included.
He's got the best highlights package of any NRL player. So I think he would have been responsible for
if
3.
you think he wouldn't have changed one of those series, you're kidding yourself, Jim.
Yeah. At least one. Come
I
on,
reckon
Jim.
I'm going to say between 1 and 4. So I agree with Mick. I reckon 3-ish.
Yeah, I mean, well, the spine that Queensland had, what was it? Slater, Lockyer, Thurston, Cameron Smith versus the New South Wales spine, which was...
Over time it changed. But
It's
yeah,
changed.
It changed
was-
so
Too many
many times
times,
over
yeah.
the time. I think Queensland just still had the better team over New South Wales.
Inglis back then, man, he's like a top 5 player of the generation. Like, if he was there, he could have changed games on their head. You know what I mean? It's need the X
he's a
factor.
game changer.
Exactly. So here are all the New South Wales centres that New South Wales had in that time.
Yeah.
I've missed out a few that only played 1 or 2 games, but these are the majority of them. So when I read them out, think of how many people Inglis would have started over.
Yeah.
Mark Gasnier, Jamie Lyon, Matt Cooper, Tamana Tahu, Bo Scott. Off the first glance, with those 5, what do you think?
Gaz was a bit of a freak. But there's 2 centres, right? So he would have been the other centre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Bo Scott, I can't believe he was playing centre. He turned up being like a lock forward at the back end of his career.
He was a second row probably at the stage, and then popped in the centres. Did a decent job, but Inglis would have been
He would have
touch
been.
of talent we needed.
Especially in that period when he was at the Storm and he was winning like the Clive Churchill medal,
Yeah.
whatever. Anyway, then we had our longest pairing of Michael Jennings and Josh Morris in the centres.
He would have been over both of them.
Yeah, those two are really good. Don't get me wrong; they won a
Yeah, they
series
did well,
together,
yeah.
but
GI's a different
GI's
beast.
a different beast.
Different gravy.
Yeah. Then it went to Josh Dugan, then Dylan Walker, Jared Hayne. And
Hayne was a winger.
Hayne was a winger. Then he went to fullback. He won a series. Like, he's good. Then James Roberts. So at the minute, he's probably starting over every single one. And Latrell Mitchell in 2018.
Didn't he retire then?
And
That
was his last series, basically. He captained. And he
imagine
fullback.
Latrell and GI in the centres.
Crazy.
Oh, what if, eh? What if?
What if?
They're both left centres. It's just
Turn it up, Jim.
They're both freaks. One of them gone the right.
Latrell could have played right for GI.
You put GI right centre with his right hand fend. No, it's good.
Put Latrell there. He'll just run over
with Latrell's right hand fend.
He can barge him.
He'll work it out. Either way, look, Inglis playing over any of those centres, I think, definitely swings the match in our favour a few times.
But hey, that's how we'll never know.
We will never know.
What if?
What if?
That's why it's called What If.
And that's our first NRL instalment of What If.
Don't
Love
mind
it,
that
Mick.
segment, Mick.
You like that one?
Good
Thank you.
stuff.
Love it, Mick.
I'll try and bring more stats every week because I think that's pretty well.
Good stuff.
All right. Well, last, I think we should finish on tips of the week as we do each week. So, H, kick us off.
Okay, I've got a few messages recently about when's Age's WH coming back. Triple your wage fell short with Manly just completely shitting the bed.
Yep.
But I'm back with Age's... I'll start that again. That was not what we're back with. We are back with Age's double your wage. So, is that even how it is?
Double your age and wage?
Well, I don't even know my own thing, but I do know
Anyway,
the
just
stats.
get into
Anyway,
the stats.
let's go. Okay, double your wage with Age. So I've got Melbourne to beat Broncos. They've won the last 11 out of 12 against them by an average margin of 21 points. And Melbourne have won the last 4. So that's a lock. And Roosters minus 9.5, so to win by 10. Roosters have won 16 out of 17 against Tigers by an average margin of 19. So Roosters have won 6 in a row. And if they don't win, I'll eat my hat on the potty.
Mate, the Melbourne
And that's
game
$2.
Melbourne game will be the only one that could be shaky, but I think I like him.
Hughes is back. Munster at fullback is hot.
Love it.
Wins.
Okay, let's see how it goes then. Jimmy?
Yep. So for me, Will Zalatoris in the BMW Championship kicking off this Thursday to make it back-to-back wins on the PGA Tour. He's had a taste of victory now. He's playing good golf. He's got his putting right. If he replicates what he did over the weekend, he'll be hard to beat. You can probably shop around and get around 20, 25 to 1. So
You gonna back him?
I'll be on him.
Is it a bit of recency bias, Jim? Or you actually think he can win again?
No, I think he's just playing like some really good golf. He's had some issues with the putter.
Yeah, I heard he's a terrible putter.
But
Has he improved?
He's improved now. He's cleaned it up.
He's almost like you putting.
If I was
Jim Zalatoris.
yeah, no, but I think he's had the taste of victory now on the tour. So I think it'll be hard to beat back to back.
Fair play. My one, since I've been sick the whole week, if you didn't know already.
You
know
haven't,
in a
you haven't
couple
brought it
days.
up 1,000
Easy.
times.
I'll know in a couple
Yeah.
of days when I'm in bed.
Mate, you guys are the first people I've seen other than my family in a week.
Yeah, that's why you're laughing
My
for an hour
girlfriend.
before the potty. You wouldn't shut
I
up.
couldn't. I was just so enlightened by my guests. So I've been watching heaps of stuff on Netflix and everything. So go watch Woodstock 99. It's a 3-episode documentary series. Have you guys seen Fire Festival, the worst festival?
Yeah.
It's like that, but on crack. This festival was bad, man.
Yeah.
And knowing the fact that it was terribly organised, just like the crowd that it attracted and that.
Where was the festival?
I was in America in Rome, New York, back in 1909. It was like the 30-year reunion
1909.
of 1999.
Oh,
The original-
09. I was like, what are you
Come
doing
on,
back
bro.
there, Mika?
Come on, mate. But yeah, honestly, it's carnage. They loot the place, they tear it up, fire, break down the walls. Just go watch it. You'd be like, these Americans are sickos.
Sweet. We'll give it a watch with the Warriors.
Yeah, watch those two.
Watch them both.
Before we finish up, we just want to say that we love the support that you've given us and we appreciate it so much. This week, we have a special guest for the podcast.
Very special.
Very special. So we'll be
The
dropping...
inaugural podcast guest.
First guest on the podcast.
Yes.
We'll be dropping that on Friday. Not sure what time because we'll be in the Hunter Valley having a few wines.
Even grinding on our holidays for you guys.
We love it.
Better
We love
enjoy
it.
this.
It'll be out
one.
on Friday.
Yeah, but it'll be up. You get a first special guest. Let us know what you think of it. If it's shit, it's shit. If it's good, it'll be good. I really hope you guys enjoy it, and because we're excited to have this person on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm keen.
Can't
Keen as a
wait.
bean.
Jimmy,
Can't
give us
wait.
a little send-off message.
Oh,
Bit of boost of positivity.
boost of positivity. But yeah, have a good week. Reminder to check in on your mates, and if you're ever struggling, just reach out. We know our DMs are always open. So, yeah, have a good week, everyone, and we'll see you next week.
See you guys.
See you next week, guys.
Bye.
Ciao.